Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Jen. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that I can update you every time we have a new and fun video. Throughout the month of April, I have been sharing every Monday some of the serious decluttering that I have been doing in my house, because I know the rest of the world is spring cleaning, but I have so much clutter that I need to deal with. So the first thing that I did was I reached out to my amazing patrons and I showed them the most embarrassing areas of my house. They got a full house tour and they saw the worst of it. So they helped me to narrow it down to the areas that I really should focus on this spring. And that has been what I have been doing. So this week we are focusing on the kitchen. The kitchen was a task that I was really nervous to take on because it's not just one area. It is pretty much everything, and I honestly did not get to every single area in the kitchen. I did not do the pantry, for instance, or some of the drawers that I have where I keep like the kid cups and things like that, but I did clear out a lot of stuff. And the main area of the kitchen that I wanted to focus on most, I did tackle. So I'm going to show you my kitchen and I am going to bring you along with me as I take it one section at a time and declutter some of the worst areas in the entire kitchen. So I don't even know where to begin in here, because if I do the whole kitchen, it will probably be a couple of videos, but I'll show you the worst of it. Okay, so under the sink is absolutely horrible. Definitely needs to be gone through. I mean, look at this, guys. It's pretty much as bad as it could be. And I've done videos on these things before. I should look back and remind myself how nicely I had things organized at one point in time. Something else I've been thinking a lot about is I have so many beautiful things on display in my cabinets. Really cute Lenox things and some Disney stuff. I mean, really cute things. Up here I have my Beatrice Potter china and I have my Disney mugs. On this side of the kitchen, I hope I'm not making you guys dizzy. Again, all of our cabinets, most of our cabinets I should say, are glass front. So what I've gotten into the habit of doing is displaying things that I think are pretty and worth seeing. The dilemma is I don't have enough storage for the actual things I need in here. So even though I'm displaying lots of stuff, I actually have tons of things in the basement because I have nowhere to put it. And that's kind of ridiculous because there definitely is enough storage. It's just that it's mostly stuff that's on display. That's been my dilemma. Another probably whole day or possibly two project in the kitchen. I started with small organizational projects while studying poetry from the Harlem Renaissance, which was Emily's English literature class. Currently, we are learning about Hamlet. But for an hour and a half, every Monday and Wednesday, I listened and learned about an interesting part of our history as I went through cabinets and drawers and cleaned out clutter and reorganized. Every area needed attention, and doing this part geared me up for the bigger project of finding space for the items that I use most often. Organizing all of our Tupperware was such a satisfying project, something that I have been neglected for so long, and now everything is organized and in its place, and I am really happy with the outcome of it. After doing this project, I knew I needed to tackle underneath our kitchen sink, which was really out of control, and there were so many things in there that were not even necessary. So I completely emptied out the entire area and I organized what I need, and I got rid of many things that either expired or I no longer needed. And then I also put things away in different areas of the house that did not belong under the kitchen sink. You can see I collected a lot of dish detergent over the years because it was so cluttered. I didn't even know I had so many bags in there, as well as light bulbs, which were collecting rapidly underneath the sink. These I relocated in a different area of the house. The next task at hand was one that I was actually quite looking forward to. Washing all of my old crystal with the intent of actually starting to use it again was really satisfying. So I went through all of my glass and fine china cabinets, and I decided to purge the glasses that I was no longer using and wash and display the beautiful wine glasses that I have in my china cabinet and have not used in years. And then I took all of these beer mugs and I put them in an area where my husband has a kegerator, which it makes more sense to have it over there. Going through the coffee mugs was a really big project, as everyone in my family has their own small collection. This china was given to me a long time ago from my mother, and although I have it on display, I never actually use it. I am now using the most beautiful items that I have, and I am really enjoying having them and using them rather than just keeping them out for display. My next endeavor was to clean all of these plates that I also had on display and use them as well. I have all of these containers for coffee, tea, sugar, things like that I never use. I just keep them in the cabinet to look at, which makes absolutely zero sense. So I decided to wash them, dry them thoroughly, and store items inside of them, which is ideally their main purpose. And I think it's very silly that I was wasting pantry space to store items that I had storage containers for that were beautiful. So now all of these lovely Lennox storage containers are being used purposefully and also on display in my cabinet. It just makes perfect sense. The unfortunate thing about having so much cabinet space is you tend to collect things over the years and then neglect to use them. So I am clearing out all of my cabinets, and there were so many things, so many little knickknacks and things that I really had no use for. I have only kept the things that I actually use, and I display them, but also I use them. The rest is going to Goodwill. The best part about taking on this project is now I have so much more counter space, and everything that I am storing in my cabinets are items that I am actually using quite often. So all of the clutter has been donated. No more working through many items that are not even being used to get to the things that I actually do use. And that is a game changer. I'm so happy that I took this time to go through all of my cabinets, all of my dishes, just every single part of the kitchen, and making sure that I only have out the items that are actually being put to good use. Okay guys, so I hope that you enjoyed coming along with me today as I decluttered the kitchen. Hopefully you have been enjoying this series of videos where I am decluttering every single Monday. I feel like I got so much done this month, and hopefully it inspired you to go ahead and tackle some areas of your house that really need some attention, because we all have those areas, that's for sure. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you haven't subscribed, I would love to have you go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that I can update you when I do share more of these types of videos. But I also share a lot of vacation vlogs, so if I ever get to vacation again throughout this whole pandemic going on, but I should be doing so very soon, fingers crossed. I share a lot of Disney content because I am a Disney vacation planner. That is my real job, and just a lot of lifestyle stuff over here that I think most people would enjoy. So thank you again for watching, and I will see you really soon. Take care. Bye.